and welcome back to my channel. It's Amanda. Today I am going to take you with me to Hobby Lobby to kind of see an overview of some of the items that they have in stock right now. Right now they've got their Valentine's Day stuff out, some spring shop stuff, of course all of their everyday home decor collections, and they even, at the location that I went to, are starting to bring out some Easter. Now I just focused on Valentine's Day and some of their greenery and florals and their wall decor as part of their spring shop. There's just so much that they've got going on right now that there is no way that I can cover all of that in one video. So this is probably the first of 2 or 3 Hobby Lobby shopping videos that I'll show throughout the spring and summer, or into the spring and summer. Obviously right now we're still in winter, but I'm going to kind of take a slower approach, I think, to covering everything just because there is so much. There's just too much to fit in one video. I did get a couple of items, so I will be showing you guys that after I show you some in-store footage that I took yesterday. I actually went yesterday. And then we will talk a little bit about what I purchased. So let's get straight into that in-store overview. one thing that I really noticed about their wall decor for their spring shop this year is that they had a lot of what I would call moody pieces, and they had a lot more pieces that had more intricate frames, more traditional frames. This kind of stuff I feel like has been popular in homes for a few years now, but this is definitely new to Hobby Lobby. So I think they're finally just now arriving at the party everybody else has been having for a few years. But they really had some nice landscape pieces, some really nice darker moody still lifes, I guess. But they had some really nice interesting pieces that I haven't seen from Hobby Lobby before. Those were really, really nice. If you're looking for moody wall art, if you are looking for wall art with interesting and more intricate faux brass, I guess, frames, they've got a lot of that this year. So I got two items. One is a Valentine's Day item and the other is a piece of wall art. We're going to start with the piece that I got that is Valentine's Day related. I didn't actually feel like they had a lot of new stuff in their Valentine's Day collection. A lot of it felt like things that they'd had in the past. There were a few new things, just not as much variety. And to be quite honest, I'm not looking for a ton of Valentine's Day decor. I've really got a lot of what I'm looking for that. But I did see this cute little heart wood tray with the scalloped edge that I thought was really, really pretty. Everything is 40% off right now, so this normally would be $13. It was about $8 instead. So, but it's nice flat. They did have a heart-shaped kind of dough bowl that I thought about getting instead, but I feel like this is going to be a lot more versatile than a bowl. Like, I feel like I can use this as like a tray or more of a serving board kind of situation, or I can even put it on top of my chicken wire shelf as kind of more of a decor piece. So I feel like I can get a lot more out of this. It's a nice mid to light tone wood, definitely very neutral, so it should go with everything. And I do kind of like the variation in color on it as well. Makes it seem more real. The only other piece that I got was a wall art piece, but it wasn't actually from their spring shop. And that's not because there weren't a ton of pieces that I really, really liked. Pretty much everything in the overview that I showed you that I took in store were pieces that I thought were beautiful, that I really liked. But given the style of my house, which I'm really trying to go for a more bright and airy kind of look, moody in my house just makes everything feel more dark and depressing to me. So I try to stay away from that because I know that if my house feels kind of dark and depressing, I'm gonna feel depressed. And so I'm trying to stay away from that. Or the frames seemed a little too ornate for me, or they were too large. So the wall art piece that I got was from one of their everyday collections. It was out with all of their other home decor, and wall decor was 50% off if it was outside of the spring shop, part of their regular collection. So I still got a deal on it, which is nice. But I saw this and I immediately knew that I needed to have it. And I wouldn't call this bright either, but it's definitely not in the moody category. They even in their everyday collections had a lot of moody artwork, so that is clearly trending. But this is what I got. It's a beautiful landscape, as you can. I'm trying not to get the reflection in it. You can see like everything, but it does have glass, which I feel like you don't always get with Hobby Lobby artwork, but this is framed and it has glass and it's matted. It's actually really, really nice. When I saw it with the prairie and a faraway tree line, and especially these clouds, it really reminds me of, and I don't even know if that's a tree line either. It might just be hills and plains further away. And they're just darker for perspective's sake. But it reminds me of my home state of Nebraska. And so I was, especially the clouds, because when you get the big thunderstorms there, I mean, the clouds can look like this. So, and it even looks kind of dark gray in the back. I know it's hard to see, but it just feels kind of like what the sky looks like right before one of those big spring thunderstorms when you're looking out at the clouds. And so I really, really like it. It really spoke to me. And I had to get it. And it was 50% off, so it was $12.50 for that. And it's actually a decent sized picture. As you could tell, I actually had kind of a hard time getting it in frame. I really, really love it, and my plan is to put it on the shelf above this armchair behind me. And I cannot wait. I'm so excited to use it. I'm really, really pleased. They had 2 of these while I was there, but I don't know if this is an older piece that they are kind of phasing out or if it's a newer one, but I really love it. So it speaks to me personally. Now, there was one item in the spring shop that I went in to look for specifically, and it was a wall art piece, but I could not find it in store. But I did want to share it with you because I really, really like it. And I think it's a really interesting piece. And that is this kind of vintagey, almost like a tapestry, like something you would find on a tapestry, kind of wood wall art piece with these 2 white herons. And I love that it is kind of in that moody vein, but it's not super overly moody. There were some pieces in there that I was like, you can barely tell there's a vase and some flowers on this because it is so dark. But this looked really, really beautiful when I saw it online. I unfortunately could not see it in store, and I don't want to order it online because part of the reason why I wanted to see it in person was because it is, I believe, a larger piece. It's like 30 inches tall. So I had a sneaking suspicion that it's going to be too big for me to use in my house. And I wanted to see it in person because if it wasn't, then I was going to get it. It is $32.99 with the 40% off. So that tells me it's probably a bigger piece. So I'm probably not going to get it just because I don't have a use for it right now. That doesn't mean that a use for it might not appear later, but I really, really, really like this piece. And if you've seen it in your Hobby Lobby, you'll have to tell me what you think about it because I am really, really interested. I'll have to look at another couple of locations in my area to see if maybe they have it. Could not find it in the one that I went to yesterday, so that was unfortunate. So I am going to do a styling idea for you guys with the wall art piece that I got. So we are going to get straight into that right now. So I kept this pretty simple. I just brought this amber vase and eucalyptus stem over from where I had it on the sideboard by my piano. These candlesticks are from Hearth and Hand's Christmas collection. There is a very similar one that she has in her spring collection, but it's a set of 3 and the base is marble. These are quickly becoming like my favorite candlesticks. I may actually go and get the spring collection one as well because I love these so, so, so much. I just feel like they're really, really versatile. So completely not relevant to what we're talking about in this video, but I just wanted to mention that. And then of course the wall art, like I said, I really, really love this piece, and seeing it up here, I love it even more. I don't know, I know it's really simple. It's just like some prairie and some clouds, but it speaks to me, I guess. I think it's really, really beautiful. I am 100% in love with that piece. It's probably one of my favorite Hobby Lobby pieces I have ever gotten, ever. And is saying a lot because I have a lot. So that is all for today. I hope you guys got some inspiration. I hope you guys saw some things from Hobby Lobby that you are interested in learning a little bit more about and checking out. If you enjoyed today's video, definitely be sure to give it a thumbs up down below to let me know. It really does so much to help support my channel, and I have so many home decorating, homemaking, and home decor shopping videos for you guys here on my channel. So if you love watching videos like that, definitely be sure to consider subscribing. I would love to have you guys become a part of my YouTube community here. I'm looking forward to seeing you all in my next video. Bye for now.